breaking the fourth wall.
Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to Dirt Sheet Radio presents TNA Victory Road, as we like to call it, Always Protect the Balls edition. And we're going to talk about that because it's context for one of the matches that we got going on here. I am Matt, aka That Corner Reviewer, and to join me, the IWC World Chief, Hendry. How you doing?
I feel like we just did this yesterday.
We did. We were here yesterday.
Huh. Surprise, surprise.
We didn't take a break.
No. At least I changed my shirt. You know, that happens once in a while.
Yeah, for you guys who just joined SmackDown, thank you all so much. Turns out that we couldn't on the same platform. So I'm kind of glad it did not end at 11 o'clock.
So you could learn. Yeah, look at that.
Yep. No, it was either that or I would have gone to StreamYard and we would have done it there.
But then you would have to reload everything. You know,
I would have to copy the description and paste it onto there.
I know. Don't you understand how lazy people work? Like, you're like, I don't want to do that. That's work.
Well, I do.
Oh, no.
But I'm glad we didn't have to because SmackDown ended at 10 o'clock, baby.
Yup.
So, fuck 'em.
Fuck them.
But no, we had a pretty fun show. We're gonna get to the good, the bad, the ugly, especially at one ugly part.
Yeah.
Can't wait to bury it.
Yeah. Never talk about it again.
Yep.
Might be the worst segment in wrestling all year.
Yeah. We will get to that. But we had a couple of surprises too in terms of victories. And of course, the one awkward after the one awkward match after that. And I had a friend there that was live too. So.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it was in the front row. So like, okay, I see you.
Very cool. They weren't the one holding the walking wiener sign, right?
No.
Just checking.
Yep. So. No, you don't have to worry about any of that.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I thought the show was actually really, really good. And even with the bad, there was a lot of high quality. Like, you know what? Like, it was peaks and valleys, but like, this was probably the show in the first show in the new regime to have so many like 4-star plus kind of like high quality matches.
Yeah, and even if they weren't in that caliber, they were still entertaining.
Well, I'm specifically thinking of 4, and I'm pretty sure you understand which 4 I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But even the ones that weren't complete dog shit were pretty good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I said, there was only really one bad match, and a couple were just decent or awkward.
Yeah, 2 bad segments, but one was a match, one wasn't.
Yes. And we will get to those.
Unfortunately.
Yes, and while that's going on, people in Mexico are seeing Mexico and Jericho right now. I didn't know that was today.
I didn't know that was today either.
Yeah, I looked up randomly, it popped in my feed like, huh, that's today. No hype or anything, just, here we go.
I mean, there could have been hype, but we live in the Northeast. How much, Lucha Libre hype is there?
I know, but like, I didn't see people like hyping up, sharing it, or here's this poster.
Are you heavy in the Lucha community?
I mean,
do you have a lot of like AAA, CMLL?
I got a couple on the Twitter.
A couple, sure, yeah. And they get buried by God knows what else. Yes.
Yeah. And,
okay.
I'm still subscribed to CMLL on YouTube.
Well, that's good.
I just don't pay for the whole show because I didn't know that was a thing. It's like, oh, and it's like $9. Like, can't afford that right now.
Everything's $9 nowadays. It's ridiculous.
I know, and yeah, and our bills got up a little bit, so I cannot afford another one.
Yeah, people joked back when people started cutting the cable, cutting the cord for cable. It's just like, oh, well, you're gonna have all these streaming services gonna be just as expensive, if not more so, than cable. Fuck, it is. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to watch even a handful of things that you could easily watch on cable, anymore. Like, you need Paramount Plus, you need Hulu, you need Disney, you need Max, you need Netflix, you need Prime.
Yep.
Like,
Peacock.
Well, yeah, now Peacock's getting up there too.
Yeah.
And Apple TV's getting up there because they're actually getting some decent.
Yeah, we have some. We watch a couple of things on there, not a lot.
You know what I mean? Like, they're starting to get stuff that people actually just like, oh, that's good.
And AMC too, but mostly for Shudder. But thankfully, I don't pay for that.
Ah, okay, that's good.
Yeah, because like, hey, you can borrow this, but I want that. It's for my horror movies.
Hey, that's how prison deals work.
Yeah.
We don't shame prison deals here.
Exactly.
I get this one, you get that one, we trade. Okay, It works.
Exactly. So
It worked back in the early 2000s when it came to Pokemon. You know?
Exactly.
I have Kadabra, you have Haunter, I want a Gengar, you want an Alakazam. Deal?
Yeah. But let's get to. We have our kickoff matches. There's only 2, thankfully. There's not like 10.
Who does 10? I have no clue which does.
He does.
I know.
10 in a 5 in a pre-show, and 10 on the main card.
Yeah, the problem is the 5 on the pre-show also happen within like 10 minutes because they're just fucking spot monkeys, flippy dippy bullshitting everywhere.
The monkeys are spotting.
Yes, the monkeys are spotting again. Oh, look at them spot. Now there is the infamous tables chant, everyone.
Yeah.
I guess what does that mean? The heels are going to not do it and flip you off because they don't want to make you happy. But
Right.
What do the baby faces do over there? What do you think, Mr. Lima? Oh, they get the table.
But first match was Kushida and the Leon Slater.
It's all Kushida's fault. Like, I went into a random skit. His doctor bullshit it fucked me up in the head, man. What can I say? Maybe the ink is getting to me, you know?
Like he didn't channel his Hakushi.
He didn't need to. Leon Slater hasn't been on the show in like 2 months. He was gonna win.
But it wasn't a bad match. It was fine for a pre-show.
Oh, yeah.
And crowd was happy too, so...
I mean, it was the first match. It was athletic. There were no botches. It was fine.
Yeah, it was a harmless match, exactly what you expected. I like his little how he did the armbar from the turnbuckle.
Yes. I know what you mean.
And that shit was smooth. Like, okay.
It was good. I liked it. Yes.
So no, I was definitely happy with that. Do you think they're building Kushida for potential X-Division title match? Or is it just till Gresham attacks him again because they're not done?
Maybe. It's Kushida. It's whomever won the match today, because we have to get to it and we're not going to spoil things.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's, both people in that match are baby faces. Kushida's a baby face.
Yeah.
It gets old to just do the fighting champion thing and let's just do it to have a good match and be good buddies. Stop it.
So you think we'll get the Hakushi Kushida, and you have to push Gresham and Bound for Glory finally?
I'd be okay with that as a blow off, kind of.
Yeah, because they still despite how we feel about Gresham, there's still no proper conclusion.
Correct. And it'd be nice if he brings back the Hakushi kind of on purpose as a way he thinks of banishing, like, the demon or whatever, you know?
You're right.
The whole Shinto priest kind of thing, or whatever it exactly was supposed to be, I forget.
Yeah, and then Gresham could leave again.
Yeah.
Quit again. Just quit.
You never know. It's Gresham.
But, Snowflakes, how many did you give it?
Oh, it was 2.5. It was meh. It was a starter match.
Yeah, 2 3/4. Not great, not good. It was fun.
Yeah, inoffensive. It did its thing. It's average.
Yeah. That's exactly what it needs to be. We don't do 7, 8, 1 to 5. Sorry, 0 to 5.
Well, I do negatives. I do.
I remember my 0 was the Dave Meltzer.
Oh, I'm aware, but I'm just personally, I also go to negatives because like something can be so bad that it's just not. It's devoid of talent and devoid of worth.
And it's like quit the business.
Grado and Abyss, for example.
Yep.
Okay, that's all I had to say.
You will never forgive them.
No, I hate that match so much.
It's like they are dead to me.
They are. Fuck them. It's almost as bad as PCO and Khan. Like, they're getting to that Grado Abyss level with me right now. If I see those two morons in the same fucking frame again, that might become my new Grado Abyss.
If they have one more match together.
No, they just have to look at each other in another fucking scene this year, and I'm done.
Tear each other down like, and while My Way from Limp Bizkit plays in the background.
Fucking PCO and Khan, never again. Fucking stop.
It's over. It's over.
Better. It's not over. It's fucking done.
Yeah. We're done. Goodbye. So long.
Farewell. At Wiedersehen. Adieu.
So long. Farewell. At Wiedersehen. Goodbye. Khan. Fuck off. You're a piece of shit. Goodbye. We got one more match from the kickoff, and that is the Maclin Aragon against the Hammer somethings.
I said Hammer Daddies, man.
Hammer Daddies.
You know, Maniac Marines and the Hammer Daddies. Those are good names. Those are good names.
The Sanity Marines.
No, that's too close. And they're friends with WWE now. You don't do that.
I enjoyed. I had fun with this.
You did?
Yes.
You did.
Yes.
So you enjoyed the fact that the literal opening spot with the punches to getting countered.
Oh no, not that part. Not that part.
Not the actual match, because there was a lot of slow, awkward, fucking weird matches. I mean, weird spots in this match. That wasn't the only one. It wasn't just EY and Maclin kind of sitting there on the other side, like, what the fuck are you waiting for?
I did laugh at the end. Of like who's like? Wait, he's not legal.
I don't even know who was legal, and like, how many times did they fucking just like stack the Hammer Daddies in the corner and then just make it look like a fucking snuff film? Like, I don't even know what was going on there. It's just like meat on meat. It is just very inappropriate looking.
I thought Young was the legal guy, but Maclin got pinned.
I don't know. Like, that match was awkward as fuck.
But I said Hammerstone and something, they look good as a team. I will say that.
They look good aesthetically, but I don't. They weren't super smooth. There was some clunky spots, and then they had them hit each other a lot, and that was just, like I said, weird. Like, I get it. It's the first time they're tagging. They're not used to each other. Blah blah. But stupid.
Yeah. You can't have like be perfect right away.
Yeah, but you can't. No, you can't have two like big fucking Haas fucking meat dudes tag together and then get smashed up in a corner, you know, and just rammed together. It's like it looked like some shit you would find on Pornhub. Like, there is definitely a category for that.
I mean, Hammerstone looks like he could do some Pornhub.
I'm just saying, it's like, what is it, like two hairy bears take a beating in the corner, kind of thing. Like, that would kind of get you there.
I mean, something was definitely the bear because he still had the hair. But
sure, I don't know what you would call Hammerstone, because it's like otters are smaller guys with not a lot of face, not a lot of body hair. What's a big dude with not a lot of body hair?
Twunk. So how did
Twink and Twunk? Twink, twunk, twonk.
I'm trying to think. How did Always Sunny describe it? I think they did.
Food for thought. Food for thought. That's all that really matters. We don't need to ruminate on it for too long if we don't want to. But
I mean, we could.
I'm just saying, it was an awkward fucking match. The right team went over, so I'm not mad. And it looks like there might be more legs to their teaming, but
hopefully.
But yeah, that match didn't have to happen. For as hard as we put over fucking Maclin and Santana, when they had their random, it's the first time we're tagging together, but fuck it, we're gonna do it.
That was great.
That was a fantastic fucking match. Like, Maclin and Young tagging together against Hammer Daddies? No. So that says a little bit of something for Santana. You know what I mean? Because him and Maclin have great chemistry and they work fantastic together. Him and EY.
Yeah, that's right. Hopefully Maclin and EY don't stay as a team.
Or they get better. You know what I mean?
The tag expert, fucking Eric Young, being in tag teams and shit.
He should be, but no, he's been in every tag team, cross gender too. Like he just does everything.
Team Canada, the superhero shit, Sanity,
World Elite,
or the whatever he had now before he got stabbed to death.
Violence by Design.
Yeah. That too. What the fuck?
He's great at factions, so he should be better at tag team work. You're right.
But no.
But no, we don't have that here. No.
No, he didn't do the tag team school. He was just a singles guy in those factions.
He's got to get his shit in the first fucking 30 seconds. So he's got to put in 3 extra rabbit fucking punches while Maclin is just sitting there going, "Fucking stop! Go to the next spot."
But fine, I'll give it a 2.
That's kind of where I was at with it, yeah.
And now we got the main show. And
now we got the main 2.
Yes.
Woo.
Yeah, the Hardys in First Class.
Yeah. Navarro still looks so much better with AJ.
Yeah. No, he definitely does. Fuck, the Hardys too. They looked healthy.
They looked healthy, but it was a generic Hardy match, though.
I know, but it looked like that Matt Hardy didn't need a cane with him to do a headlock or whatever.
True, yeah. He wasn't gimping around like the fucking, head elf from Santa Claus 2?
Yeah.
See, I went for a real deep reference on that one.
You did. But this definitely got the crowd into it.
It did.
I said, was it great? No. Was it entertaining? What did we need to do? Yeah, because Hardys had to win.
Yeah, it was inoffensive, and the Hardys went over, and they're still over as fuck. So.
Yeah. And fucking AJ Francis doing a swanton bomb. And missed.
I mean, I give him points for doing it.
Yeah. No,
it didn't look bad either. It's a lot better than his fucking diving.
Yeah, he just didn't trip on a rope on the way there.
There you go. No more suicidas or tope conjillos, just swantons. That's what he got.
I was gonna call Michael Cole saying, "Hey, commentate his matches everywhere. just follow him."
Not being mean to Michael Cole or AJ Francis. No, that's mean to Michael Cole too. Don't make him do that.
Just follow him around. Even GCW do it.
Don't we like Michael Cole now, though? Don't punish him like that.
I mean, I do, but keep the gimmick alive.
I mean, fair, but we like him now. It's a different gimmick. You remember everybody hated him for 15 years.
Yeah, he's not being yelled at.
Well, he's not being yelled at, and Pat McAfee showed up. And he actually has fun and sounds like a human instead of a robot with the same kind of weird words and banned words. And it's like, all right, the hardest part of the ring. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Get a new line, Teddy Ruxpin. What the fuck?
I gave it 2 3/4.
I think I gave it 2 1/4 or 2.5.
That's it. It did what it needed to do. And it wasn't bad. It wasn't reckless or.
There was no story. You're still trying to get that over.
But I will get that over.
There was no story. There wasn't anything. It was just a match.
Just exhibition, just to get another win under the belt.
More or less, just to build up their I don't know, not credibility, but their momentum to, I guess, make a challenge.
Yeah, I think they are good. I think they are the next challengers too.
Well, don't bury the lead. We have to. We can't say anything. We'll get to that match.
Yeah, that awkward match. Now this match, I actually loved. Hold on, let's see. SmackDown is awesome. Yes, That was like a half hour ago.
Yeah, that was the last show. You're late.
You're late. For a very important date.
I was thinking that, I just didn't say it.
Yes. But it's a Victory Road time, and the next X-Division Championship match: Zachary, Wentz, and Mike Bailey.
Hey, so this was a great match. We knew it was going to be a good match going into it, and it exceeded my expectations.
Yep, agreed. I was like, holy shit.
There was a couple too many false finishes. You know what? Like, it went a little too much to the ridiculous side, but the fact they pulled out a whole bunch of old signatures and stuff.
Probably one less false pin they could have done. One or two.
Yeah, I was in like the 2 or 3 personally, but same range. But they pulled out old finishers, they pulled out old signatures, they pulled out random stuff from other people, like Wentz hitting the Whisper in the Wind on the outside. That was nice. He doesn't do that super often. You know what I mean?
No. So, yeah, it shows how great Wentz is. It's better, but the singles, that's just attacking guys. Singles matches, he does fucking great work.
He does, and story-wise, it makes sense why he lost.
For Wesley, right?
I mean, Wesley, I don't think they gave an in-story reason for why Trey wasn't able to make it to defend. Like, I know he had to have like emergency surgery on something. Like, I know the shoot reason, but like they didn't give a work reason, so they could always say like Wesley maybe attacked Trey and then keep that going. So Zach as a character has a lot of shit to think about. You know what I mean? And he came out frustrated immediately. You know, tried to pull out some really like big haymaker crazy fucking moves just to end the match like real fast. Didn't work.
No, and I liked how the reversal of the Ultimate Weapon and how Zach was able to get his signature stuff in.
Oh, when he did with the knees,
yeah, and also he has a great cutter.
The UFO cutter is fantastic, but like everything he does is great. Like even his stupid handspring knee lift, he makes it look smooth as butter. But Bailey's fantastic too. Like his shooting star press is easily one of the best ones in the business.
Oh, that was crisp when he hit it.
And it's just like he barely does like a legit shooting star press. He just usually does the standing or the running one. But like his Jushin shooting star is amazing.
Right.
Like I also like the fact that he won the match with the Flamingo driver instead of Ultimate Weapon.
Yeah, I was surprised by it. I was like, what is he doing? Like, oh, he's actually doing the Flamingo driver.
Like he hasn't done that in a long time.
But yeah, that was how he won the match. New X-Division champion. Wentz held it for 2 weeks.
I mean, it still counts. Longer than some people. Longer than Josh Alexander's first reign with the world title.
Yeah.
That was like 28 seconds. So.
But now I wonder what's next for Bailey.
Yeah, that's a good question because there's no like crazy heels in the X Division.
Does Wentz use his rematch clause right away, or does he wait till after?
True. We'll find out. I know we already fantasy booked. Well, I know I fantasy booked. I don't know how much you were on board with it, but we fantasy booked a triple threat for the tags yesterday.
Yeah.
If things worked out the way we wanted. So we can't have too many multi-person bullshit.
No, it would have to be a one-on-one. So unless Wentz wants to rematch there, or well, I'll say if Ali came back, but he's not coming back,
or just make it an X Division King of the Mountain match. Bring back King of the Mountain. Do it.
I feel like King of the Mountain will come back, but I think that might be for the world title.
I mean, there was a King of the Mountain championship made at some point in a King of the Mountain match.
Yeah.
So it's not just, specifically for the world title.
All right. Trying to think who else.
You brought up Kushida. Gresham technically has a win under his belt, so he could do something. They could bring over NXT people.
They could.
Actually, that's an angle. What if it's Wesley, Wentz,
and Bailey?
Yeah.
Like the winner of their match goes against him at the pay-per-view?
Could be that, yeah.
That'd be fun. think Wesley and Bailey would be great too.
Yeah.
What did you give this?
I gave it a 4.5.
Yeah. Agreed. As I was like, oh, this is so fucking good.
It is really good. Like I said, couple points off, fractions of points off, just because I'm like, it went a little long, a little too many false finishes.
So
like,
if you shave 5 minutes and got rid of a false finish, would you grade a little higher?
Yes.
Huh? All right. Well, there we go. I don't want to talk about this next one.
It was shit. That's all we have to talk about. It didn't happen.
I know. Rhino PCO with Matt Cardona and Steph DeLander. Yeah, this did not fucking happen.
Like, why would you even make the match and advertise the match if you knew it wasn't going to be a thing? Like, this was a waste of time.
Unless you just told them today, oh, by the way, I need surgery. I can't hold it anymore.
I'm gonna pee. All right, go. But it's so dumb. This was fucking stupid and cringe.
And this went long.
It felt like it was at least 10 minutes. I don't know if it actually was, but...
I was like, my God, I'm watching Raw.
That and the next segment really did make this feel like an elongated Impact, honestly.
Yeah, no. It killed the energy of the room. The vibe was gone. We had some solid matches. We had something that was entertaining for the kickoff, the first 2 matches, and all of a sudden, why are you killing the vibe?
Then someone shits in the punch bowl, and then you're like, what the fuck? Someone's got to clean that.
Yeah, I'm like, no.
Fucking SDL. And then Cardona fucking kicking the rope so Rhino gets hit in the balls. And hitting radio silence for heat. Like, literally, SDL says she's got a neck injury, needs surgery, so she'll be gone for a while. She calls Cardona her best friend. Cardona looks like a human for like 5 seconds. Yeah. And then has to get his heat back.
Yeah,
this is the most...
I thought he was like trying to get the people to cheer for her, even though they were chanting what when she spoke.
But, like, it was... Well, it's Texas and she's Australian, so... Yeah. But, like...
She didn't remember the Alamo, that's why they hate her.
That it's accurate. But, like, I don't know. I don't understand why Cardona needed to do that to get his heat back from being a friend. Like, I guess heels can't have friends. That's what this means. Because if you show you care about anyone aside from yourself, you need to get your heat back.
Yeah, so they're tsunderes.
Yeah. Yeah. Tsunderes constantly need to get their heat back by either, like, hitting a promo to run you down or by actually physically hitting you. So, yeah.
Exactly. This should have been a segment backstage at the countdown.
It should have been a segment on Impact yesterday, and we shouldn't have.
That too, though. And you could have gone, let's move one of the matches to the main card, or let's have a new match.
Yeah.
And I guess Cardona isn't cleared either. That's why that happened.
Who fucking knows?
Yeah, but I don't want to see her for a while.
No, that pissed me off. Like, I found the angle charming with her and PCO for a while.
Yeah.
And then, like, after they got married, it really feels like they didn't know what to do. It felt like watching...
now they're like, now we have to find people to ruin the wedding.
It felt like watching every sitcom that people have liked in, like, the last 10 years, where How I Met Your Mother, as soon as we meet the mother, the fucking show sucks. Castle, as soon as Castle and Beckett get together, then the quality tanks. Lucifer, as soon as Lucifer and the fucking detective get together, then the show kind of starts to suck a bit.
And Big Bang Theory, when the first episode aired.
Yeah, I understand the argument.
Yeah, I was like, fuck.
I still find that funny in small doses, but I've never actually watched it consistently. You know what I mean?
We need more like Always Sunny, damn it.
Okay, but like Always Sunny up to when? Like season 10? Because some of their more recent ones have been kind of hard to sit through.
Oh, some are good. I like the Ireland arc.
The one where they ended in like... I think they ended or they started in the fucking laser tag thing. That was a hard season.
That finale was atrocious.
That was a bad season too.
Yeah.
The finale was extra bad, but that season was not good.
What's that? I like the Ireland arc. Dennis having a mental health day. I liked it until the end of it. Okay. It was like all in his head. He just did Kali Ma to the guy he was looking for.
Oh yeah.
With that music in the background, like some fucking love ballads.
So yeah, every show kind of has that jumping off point where, we need to kill it because the story died. STL and PCO going through the wedding, they didn't know where they were going after that. I'm 90% sure they're just like, all right, what do we do now?
There's nothing now. But no, this match is a negative 10. Get out.
I mean, it was just a segment, so I got to cross it off of my rating since it wasn't a match, so I didn't rate it.
Well, I had to give it a rating to send a message.
To send a message to other segments?
Yes.
Not on my PLEs. You stick to TV bullshit for that.
Just stick to YouTube. Go to YouTube.
Yeah, make this a YouTube short.
Yes.
It's still probably too fucking long for YouTube shorts because she went like fucking 10 minutes.
Yeah. And speaking of something that should have been also
an email
on the countdown.
On the countdown works too.
Yeah, the Knockouts Tag Team Championship, Spitfire against Slamovich and Tasha Steelz, not Alicia Edwards.
You get old Masha, Tasha, mashed potatoes. You look at that fucking shit. Against Spitfire, the two girls with no personality, just
like. Stop trying to make them like the face of the division. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, they are really the fetch of the Knockouts division right now. It's not gonna happen. Stop trying.
It's like you will fucking like them or else.
And I like half of them. I really like Danny Luna,
but not that much though.
I mean, I do really I like her style. I like her figure, however you want to physique. I think that's what you said a few weeks ago. That sounds completely more politically correct, so more 2024. Yeah, physique. Yeah. I like her physique. There you go. Yeah, and I like her wrestling style. So
most of the physique, like I like.
I started with what I wanted to start with. Thank you. You can start where you want. I start where I want. That ass, then wrestling skill, then maybe something else.
And then the pesky wrestling match.
Yeah, then the match happens, and I'm just like, yeah, but that ass though.
Yeah, that was there.
It was there. It was doing things. It's like, damn. And then Jody Threat shows up, and I'm like, get the fuck out of here. It's like, go away. No one wants you.
Out of the way.
Yeah.
I did not like this match.
Did you know they named their tandem finish?
No.
So when fucking Hannafin said it the first time, and he's just like, oh, they tried the pressure drop. I'm like, the fuck is the pressure drop? I'm like, did you just halfway have a stroke? And you're just like, oh, my blood pressure dropped. I need a Snickers bar. It's like Hannafin, are you fucking?
I was saying Tom Phillips was busy fucking the face.
Oh, well, he's Dinosaur Bone, I know, but maybe his Dinosaur Bone's got diabetes, so he needs a Snickers bar. Because as soon as I heard pressure drop, I'm like, shit, get him some sugar. He's got blood pressure issues.
Put a dick in him.
But fucking Christ. If I didn't like Danny as much as I did for whichever reason that I like her, I am a fan. Long pause. And then, if I didn't like her, this would be the worst fucking thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, I would have hit the fast forward button if I could.
Yeah. Too bad you can't fast forward live broadcasts.
No, we would have to record the day after to do that.
No, we just need Elon to make that technology happen.
Yeah, and then I can slap him again.
Yeah, give us TV future fast forward, and that's all we're gonna use it for.
Yes.
Isn't that time traveling? Shh.
Exactly. Just do that. But for TV only.
Yeah, only TV only. It's got to be easier to program that. You're not moving people. You're moving time.
Yes. And then once it's over, we can put them back to normal.
Exactly. Then you just hit the live button, and then it's fine.
Yeah, exactly. That's all you gotta do. But shock to no one because of this, because Tasha replaced Edwards. Spitfire won the belts again. Oh joy, oh bliss.
The best thing to come out of it was the fact that Alicia basically blamed it on Masha, then Tasha took out Masha, so
yep.
Masha's solo dolo again.
Finally, yeah, that's the only positive.
So, hopefully, if Rosemary doesn't beat Jordynne, because that seems to be where we're going for probably Bound for Glory, Masha gets built up throughout this time and she takes it at Final Resolution or Hard to Kill or something.
From Masha? I mean, from Rosemary?
Or Jordynne, whoever happens to have it.
Yeah, because,
well, the story's better if she takes it from Jordynne, because she's actually never beaten Jordynne.
Yeah, and yeah, I think Jordynne's going to hold it till either Bound for Glory. If she retains the Bound for Glory, I'm going to...
She'll probably hold till Hard to Kill.
Yeah, that'll be when her contract's up. Yeah,
I think somebody said January or February.
January.
And Hard to Kill is their January 4th show, essentially. They try to make it like their big, January thing.
Yeah, and Josh Alexander's contract expires in February, and he will not be signing. He'll be a free agent, a.k.a. Maple Leaf.
Or a.k.a. going to NXT and re-teaming with Ethan.
If he doesn't go there, then I can see that hopefully they at least team up before that contract's up.
I mean, sure. I could definitely see Hunter letting Ethan go play at Maple Leaf for a spot or two.
Yeah, if Scott D'Amore wants some type of partnership.
I mean, Scott apparently worked out the Jordan Grace deal from, his Chris Van Vliet thing, so he's got a working relationship at least.
I know, and he was gaslighting us thinking the partnership with AEW was the best.
He's a businessman. You don't understand. It's like you using the word physique instead of just saying that ass.
Look, if he wants to give Kenny props for helping out, fine, but not the company.
Well, I mean, the company came with. So just because Kenny was the only real draw doesn't mean it wasn't because of the company, right? Right?
Yeah, to see like Kenny did the work. Like I know you want to praise AEW, but it was really Kenny. Like I was helping out Boost, and I'm sure he did want to do more, but people were like, "Fucking no."
Now you understand why I can say I like Spitfire, because I like Danny, I like her ass, so that makes me like that as a whole. So I'm okay with the finish.
I was like that with Kara Hogan, and then I see her work.
Oh, I was too. Jesus, Kira Hogan, fucking Christ.
Right.
Her work is miserable, but she's like fucking Zelina Vega, but with a better ass, and I'm like, ooh, I never want to watch you wrestle, but I want to watch you walk away forever.
I love her. I love her cosplays for her wrestling outfits. Love the homages.
Okay, but what about the wrestling now?
I mean,
yeah, my point.
Not bad.
Not good. Do you remember Rosita?
Who?
Rosita. Mexican America, TNA. Rosita?
Rosie Love or whatever?
No, Rosita, Sarita, Anarchea, Hernandez. Sarita, Rosita was Zelina Vega about a decade ago in TNA. And she played Sarita's cousin or some shit.
Oh god, you're right.
I know what I'm talking about. I watched it. The fact that I even remember Anarchea, who is one of the worst fucking wrestlers in the history of getting a paycheck.
Yeah. Oh god, it was fucking Sarita. No, not Sarita.
That was around the Hamada time too. Yeah, Rosita was Zelina Vega's name, but I think that was a little bit before the Hamada era of TNA.
Maybe, yeah. Mexican America. Oh god, yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
No.
Hamada was great in TNA though.
Yes.
Hamada was great in Seedling and then Drugs.
Yeah.
It was Seedling, right? Because it was one of the.
Yeah, she beat. She beat Hashimoto.
Chisho?
But she was also
Chihiro. That's what it is. I'm like, I haven't thought about her in a mile. So I'm like, what's her name?
The title got dropped because she got arrested.
And I think that's when Arisa Nakajima picked it up again, because her and Hashimoto had a feud for like a year after that, or it felt like it was, because they touched a lot.
I know Hashimoto picked it up after she got arrested.
It was Hashimoto?
Yeah.
Now Nakajima must have been challenging a lot.
Let me see the Wave belt, maybe, because she was a part of Wave.
Nakajima we're talking? Nakajima's held the Wave belt.
I was talking about... No,
Hamada?
Hamada was Wave.
She probably held the Wave belt too, yeah.
Yeah, because that was where her contract was.
Oh, she just did stuff in Seedling freelance?
Yeah.
Oh. I thought it was the other way around.
No, she was that. She wrestling again.
Well,
she is wrestling again.
It's been long enough to serve her term.
She's just been in Mexico. She hasn't been wrestling in Japan.
She probably can't because of the drug allegations.
Yeah, no.
Brian Kendrick's band, Logan Paul's band,
Matt Seidel's band.
True.
Yeah, her last match in Japan was at Wave.
Okay.
May 6th, 2018.
Drugs, man.
Yeah, I better not see you smoking that fucking joint. I swear to God.
But it's legal everywhere else, not Japan. Fuck. All right, you win.
So, is he banned for good, or...
Who, Hamada?
Yeah, or is it a certain time?
My understanding of how that works is after a certain amount of time, you can kind of appeal.
Okay,
and they can give you leniency. So I think they can give you leniency after an appeal, but I think it's more just up to their discretion.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how long so you can do that. I guess it's 10
years. If
you
know a guy who knows a guy.
Yes. AKA Tony Khan.
He doesn't know the right guys. You think he knows Yakuza? Give me a break. He would shit himself if he met a Yakuza guy.
He has the coke.
That's judgy right there, thinking all gang members like coke. What if they don't like coke? What if they're into other stuff?
I played Yakuza, or I'm sorry, it's like a dragon.
Well, the last one was Like a Dragon, right?
Yeah, that's the new title for them going forward.
Oh, that is? They're not continuing Yakuza, even though they've had the Yakuza franchise?
It's Like a Dragon now.
Is it just because of what Yakuza ties back to? They're being progressive?
I guess, yeah.
Huh. I don't know if that's good on them or not, but at least it shows Japan's changing slightly.
Right.
They're conservative and old-fashioned as shit, so good on them.
Good on them.
Proud at. I mean, we're done with the bad part now.
I know. Just my friend wants the login because he wants to see himself on TV. So I'm trying to give it to him real quick. Okay, that's what it is. All right, I thought so. I didn't want to think I was crazy.
But you are.
I am crazy.
Yeah, I said that.
Yes. There we go. All right, now the actual fucking good match. Finally, again.
Finally, some good fucking
Josh Alexander and Joe Hendry.
Hey, like we said in the chat, I think they just slow rolled two of the worst things they've put on in the past 5 years just to get a bigger pop for Hendry.
Crowd
yeah, get that sweet Hendry pop.
Yeah, it worked, and I was like, okay.
The crowd was hot as shit for that match too.
I was like, if Josh wins, you're gonna kill that crowd again.
That's exactly what I thought. I'm just like, please tell me they let Hendry win. Can you hear the crowd?
I got concerned once the ref was knocked out.
So did I.
And I was like, oh no, please no, please no.
And then the pulling out the cup was fucking genius. Fucking beautiful.
Hold on. We got it here. Yeah, we just face on it.
It's branding, man. He understands branding. If he can put his face on a fucking billboard in 2 days' time, he could put his, face on a jockstrap.
Like that was a smell like.
I mean, it smells like 252 pounds of pure motivation.
Yep. Damn right. I'm glad you went with that.
You don't think I know the gimmick?
It's a 250 million pumps of pure motivation. That's sperm count.
Come on, I've liked the Hendry gimmick since it debuted in TNA. I know it was a thing in ROH, but it was honestly a little wonky in ROH, and he kind of started to do it in What Culture Wrestling. Yeah,
I love the Pokemon one.
The Pokemon one was good, but I feel like he was still figuring it out. With the What Culture one, his first run in TNA, the ROH time.
Yeah, and now we actually have it.
We do, and it's fucking genius.
And people are complaining that Joe won. Like, you know what? Fuck you.
They're just stupid. It was a great match.
Oh, I don't get the hype. I don't get this. WWE ruined him. Why is he getting title matches? Like, motherfucker's over.
Like, where have you been the last 2 years? He's over.
Money. He draws ratings.
He is organically over, and even when WWE wants to give him a little bit of a rub and put his shit on their shit.
They gave him free access to the Performance Center while contracting with another promotion.
And Sean did a whole fucking short, reel, TikTok, whatever the fuck it is with him. Twice, yeah. WWE has him plastered all over their fucking shit. And he's not even their person.
They didn't have to. They don't need to, but they are.
Because they understand.
Yeah. They believe.
They do. They do. If LA Knight, Eli Drake didn't already have the undeniable Kavorka, that really belongs to Hendry right there. Exactly. Even though I don't think he'd pull off the word Kavorka as well as LA Knight does.
Right. Now we see Hendry. Now we see Hendry in the Royal Rumble. That'll get a pop.
It'd get a pop, but we already saw him in one Rumble where he got dumped out in like fucking 3 seconds.
I know, but I feel like you just give him like 10 minutes in the Royal Rumble. That's it. Just give him 10 minutes.
I feel like people would want to see him more than that, though, especially if we're talking this coming Rumble.
Okay.
If he stays hot.
All right, 20 minutes.
Or you just make him entry number 30.
There you go.
You make Roman, Solo, Jacob, whoever like the big person is.
Make him the final.
Yeah, you make the one that everybody thinks is going to be the final one, 29. And then people go, well, who the fuck is left for 30? John Cena? Whoever the fuck they want to throw in there?
Then it'll be Joe Hendry, and then you'll make him the final four.
And then you'll say his name in the main event of Royal Rumble. Fucking Royal Rumble.
But I do see him in the Royal Rumble if this partnership keeps going.
I do too. Assuming his momentum keeps going too. It's
like
wrestling, fans are fickle.
Months? Yeah, it's like 4.5 months away.
He would need to either get the belt at Bound for Glory or get the belt at Hard to Kill.
Or win a belt in general somewhere.
What belt's he gonna win? No one wants him to have the digital media again. That's a joke.
I meant or win a belt in NXT. Who knows?
Oh no, see that? Okay, I could eat a bit. I'm fine with that.
He can win the North American or the NXT championships.
He could. He probably won't. Looks like it might be going back to Trick.
I like Trick, but no. I didn't like the first one.
Because Oba Femi is just dominant as the North American champion.
He daddy. Oba daddy.
Well, he did beat Hammerstone, so I guess...
Like 5 minutes, yeah.
If he beats Hammer, you know he's going to beat Jake. So, I guess that does make Oba the champion daddy out of all the daddies.
Yep. The Oba Feminist. Rise up.
It's like instead of the Uber daddy, he's the Oba daddy. That's what it is.
Exactly. But Hendry made Josh tap out. When's the last time Josh actually tapped out?
That's a great question. I do
like
his.
Loss, I
do like his lion tamer version of the ankle lock, though.
Yeah, that was cool.
Like that actually looks fun.
Yeah.
Like I always liked the lion tamer way more than the Walls of Jericho because I always thought it presented better. Fucking just kneeling on dude's neck and pulling the leg back.
Yeah, so hopefully Hendry keeps that in his arsenal, not just for that match.
I don't want to see that become his new finish.
No, but it was something like you use as a backup.
Oh yeah, like a flamingo driver type thing.
Yeah.
One of those. Like, you haven't seen this in a while. Boom.
They're like, oh, it's a submission match. He doesn't know submission holds. Oh, wait, motherfucker.
He's got one.
Yep.
That's all you need.
Yeah, he can pull the jokes out. Guess what, motherfucker?
Ankle tamer. What the fuck is an ankle tamer? You'll find out.
Yes.
I'm gonna fuck up your ankle, your leg, your knee, and your neck at the same time. Jeff Hardy could never take this move. Neither could Matt. Neither of the Hardys. They just crack in half and die.
What'd you give this? I gave it a 4 1/4.
That's exactly what I gave it.
Nice. No, really damn good match. I loved it. And the right person won.
Definitely.
Now, moving on. Our tag team title match. ABC in the system.
I mean, I'll preface this with, this was a good match. It wasn't as good as the last couple really good matches we've had, but it was still good.
It was okay. I think it was a little too long for me. It felt long. And I don't know if I liked the first encounter better.
Okay, I didn't think it was their best encounter together, so I agree with you there. The first match was better, but they were both banged up, ABC, in this match. And I think this match wasn't supposed to be better. It was supposed to tell that story of the ABC just gutting it out, trying to defend it, even though Ace got hurt on the first apron pull-off, and Chris had like his ribs double taped the whole time.
Right.
So, this obviously leads to some kind of third face-off, but I still like the Hardys getting involved.
Yeah, no, I feel like kind of have to at this point now.
I agree, and it's the perfect way to put the belts on the Hardys if you just want the cheap poppin' ratings or the buzz because it's the Hardys.
Yeah, man, it's like, hey, we pinned the champs,
or
now they're champs.
They could pin the non-champs. You know what I mean?
I was like, yeah, we beat System and now they're champs, so we should get a shot.
So just put them in a triple threat, and that protects them because they can only go so much.
Yeah, and ABC has a rematch clause, so they're gonna want to use it.
Exactly. Triple threat, Hardys win. Bound for Glory. Yeah, Full Metal Mayhem, ladders, chair.
Yep, and give the Hardys a little win. Hold it to like January, I guess.
Yeah, that'd be fine if they hold it to Hard to Kill, because they're just a per appearance contract. I think I've heard. I don't think they have like a real long-term contract. So
no, there's no. Yeah, they're technically free agents.
Yeah, so if they agree to those terms, kind of thing, about holding it till January, that means they get another run as the champs. Then maybe transition back to WWE for one final run there.
Yeah, I don't see why not. It wouldn't hurt to have them champions one more time. Be on good terms after that little nasty fallout before they left.
Yeah, man.
So that would be nice. But System 1, in a way, I guess it makes sense because they had to kind of build up that System reboot, and they lost then. No one would care.
Oh yeah.
Or that you feel like basically Moose would have to win.
Yes. But I also picked this last night when we were going through it just because I wanted that triple threat match as soon as the Hardys won last night. I mean, I think it's logical. I think it makes the most sense. We'll find out where they go, but I'm not going to be surprised if Bound for Glory, like co-main or third from the top, is going to be the Hardys, ABC, and the System in a Full Metal Mayhem match.
I gave it a 3.5.
Yeah, I think I was around there too. 3 1/4, 3.5.
Yeah, it wasn't great, but It did what it needed to do.
But it's good. It's above average.
Yeah, you can watch it once and like, yeah, all right, we're good.
Yeah.
I wouldn't skip it.
More or less.
Hopefully, I mean, like a replay. I wouldn't skip it in a replay. But
knowing what we have coming, man.
This next one I might skip. Yeah, Jordynne Grace and Wendy Choo.
You didn't like this match?
It was okay.
What do you mean okay?
I don't know. I just couldn't get into it.
It was the only thing that dropped it a little bit. So I'll tell you now. I gave it a 4 because the only thing that dropped it for me a little bit was the fact that Wendy is not established as a brawler, but the fact she went toe to toe with Jordynne in like an old school like All Japan Women's type match, and you saw the Kudome Valentine, you saw you saw that fucking brainbuster. It looked like, I think she went for one of the ocean bombs, but just got countered.
Yeah, it's just more of, I just don't really care that much about Wendy Choo.
Which that's perfectly fine. I don't disagree with that.
He did okay, but it's just like, I feel like there's something was missing. I gave it 3.5, but I was like, something was missing, but I didn't go like, wow. Like,
I thought they did good enough storytelling steps between TNA and NXT, establishing Rosemary and Wendy.
That I can agree with. That I can definitely agree with.
So Wendy made sense, and her resiliency, if you're not familiar with her from NXT, like that was kind of cool to watch, that she was just absorbing Jordynne's bullshit and kind of giving it back to her.
Yeah, it was just more of, I'm not the biggest Wendy Choo.
I mean, I was impressed. Like I said, it reminded me of like an old strong style All Japan Women's kind of match. And then in my head, I was also kind of wondering, because you could tell by the moves that Jordynne pulls off, she's a fan of that style.
Yeah.
She does the fucking Aja Kong back fist. She does the fucking, I think she's done the Kudome Valentine. She's done the Japanese Cyclone Bomb before.
What they do is like, okay, we could do this. We could make it work.
Yeah, so I wonder if she had any inspiration because of the Dump Matsumoto show they're coming out with on Netflix.
Probably. Like that's like the little homage.
Because that also works for Wendy. Because, Dump was the evil, obviously villain, bad girl character. And that Wendy played that well.
Yeah.
So, like, I'll be honest, Dump was not one of my favorites of the old guard of, like, Hokuto and Bull Nakano and all them.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
So I don't know her repertoire super well, but I wouldn't be surprised if there was some kind of reference in there from Wendy.
Yeah, we'll probably find out from the show.
Yeah.
But, okay, it was fine. Maybe if I actually cared more about Wendy Choo, I would have liked it more.
Maybe.
But we didn't do bad here. I will say that.
There was no egregious botch like at No Mercy.
No, it was a nice knockouts title match.
Mm-hmm. Sure. That's fair.
Yeah, and then, of course, we weren't done yet since Rosemary attacked Jordynne after the match. Because, it's going to happen. That's what I say, that's what it's going to be with Rosemary and Jordynne.
Yeah. Rosemary's still a fairly big draw for TNA's audience.
Yeah, it's like 7 years since she won that belt, so...
I mean, wasn't there 10 years between when Naruki Doi won the Open the Dream Gate?
I think there was.
So, like... And people popped like motherfuckers for that. Because I think it was 2010 and 2020, right?
Yeah, because like, this guy could fucking still go. Like, where was he? 2010 he dropped it.
Yeah, and I think he got his second reign in 2020 because it was right before
it started in 2019, ended 2020.
Okay, you get what I'm saying. It's right when Speedstar was starting his retirement range. Like either right before Yoshino was doing the retirement thing, or like right after he started it.
He was contemplating retirement then, but when COVID hit, that gave him.
It's right around that time. Good old 2020.
Yeah, I think that gave him that little extra time to heal his neck a little bit to do a few more matches.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, his he actually wrestled fucking 7 months ago.
Naruki or Yoshino?
Yoshino.
No shit. Okay, good for him.
5 minutes though.
I mean, the fact that he's been on the retirement trail for 4 or 5 years, like, that's not bad.
Against Sema.
I mean, that's a good guy to wrestle. He's safe.
Oh yeah, no, he's definitely safe. There's a YouTube.
Hey, we have one more match to get to,
I
okay? And it's not Shima versus Yoshino Speedstar, okay?
we got 5 minutes. We can do a watch along. All right, yeah. Main event: Nic Nemeth and Moose.
This main event was good too, though. Come on.
I like this better than Rebellion. Their Rebellion match.
I think I liked it from a entertainment perspective more, but from a wrestling match, I think I liked their first one.
With Rebellion, it felt like they kind of lost the plot, like it got a little sloppy during it. And
like the very end, it got a little sloppy. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, I think that was like my takeaway. It was like, I lost it. It was still fine, but
let's be honest. If that table didn't break perfect, you would rate this lower, wouldn't you?
Maybe a quarter. Maybe a quarter off. If I would have lost a quarter.
Might have lost a quarter,
yeah.
But no, that was a beautiful power bomb to the table. Like, that just broke so nice.
It was smooth. He got him high. Not really nice bump. I'm like, okay.
Everything worked out the way it was written up, and it's like, oh shit, this is what it looks like.
Yep.
But it was a little overbooked. I'll give that to anybody arguing.
Oh no, it definitely was.
JDC and Lish, then Eddie and Brian, then Santana came down to try to take the belt away from Moose to fuck him, and then it was a good pop JBL got coming out of the crowd and just throwing some fucking clotheslines from hell.
I was waiting for the Hardys to come out to fight them off, but no, just JBL from the crowd, bam, and then bam.
I mean, they were in San Antonio, Texas. It makes sense. That's a good pop. It was a smart use of JBL, and I didn't think they would have. I'm going to use the word thrown away, but that's only because this is like a B-C level fucking app event PLE. Like, it's not one of their tentpole pay-per-views.
Now, will he show up at the tape-ins in San Antonio?
Well, that's assuming that you think there's more behind it, because he did give Nick the nods. Maybe that's what he told him at Emergence, that, Yeah,
like, we'll find out what he said or why he's actually here.
Maybe. It depends on if there's more plans for JBL.
Yeah, and we also had Kaz on commentary. So
he was great on commentary.
He was, so I'm curious, is he going to try and make himself the next opponent? Are they going to fight at Impact?
Yeah, that feels like a filler Impact match.
Or are they going to do King of the Mountain with Nemeth, Moose, Joe, Kazarian, and then a surprise, like Santana?
I wouldn't be mad at that. I really would like to see King of the Mountain come back for something in Bound for Glory, because it's such a synonymous TNA match. Like,
it's not the dumbest concept.
It's a really logical concept, honestly. It's just the penalty boxes look weird from a wrestling perspective.
Yeah, and it's like, why are you climbing up? Like, you're climbing a mountain. You're sticking your flagpole.
It's like a flag match, but it's a reverse reverse ladder match, and that makes complete sense. You hang it up instead of pull it down.
But you can't just do that. You have to get a victory first.
Well, yeah, you have to qualify, so you have to get a pinfall or submission, and then the person gets pinned, goes in the fucking penalty box, and then you can hang it. Yeah. And then the shenanigans off penalty boxes. Who doesn't love that? Everybody loves the fucking cylinders in the fucking elimination chamber.
Exactly. So
we just need to throw somebody through the plexiglass. That's what we do. Somebody has to shatter one of the penalty boxes, and then the person in the penalty box just gets out.
I mean, I can see Santana doing that to Moose.
I'm just saying. I don't think there's ever been a time where somebody's gotten out and they got reprimanded to the point where, like, nope, now it's illegal. You can't hang.
It can happen.
But I don't think it has.
Well, it can.
I know, so they can take it different ways.
There's hope.
Because it's like, is the penalty really just being in the box so you can't get out? Or are you supposed to just sit out the 2 minutes? You know what I mean? So if someone shatters the plexiglass and you walk out, are you done?
Yeah, is the ref gonna get a spray ball? Like, no.
Exactly. Is it like hockey where, you know, if they score on the penalty kill or the power play, well, then you get out of the penalty box. You still don't have to sit there for 2 minutes.
Or you have to wait for the person that pinned you get pinned.
Hockey logic. That's what it is. That you're just making a prison deal with the referee, keeping you in the thing. It's like, all right, if the guy that pins me gets pinned, he has to go in here. But that's like scoring on a power play, so that I should get out because they scored it. And then the guy be like, oh, it makes sense. It would have to be a Canadian referee though. Because if you speak like maple syrup and fucking hockey to them, they'll understand it. So that's totally how you just win over the Canadians.
But nice ending sequence between them.
It was nice that they both kicked out of each other's finish too.
You know, that's the thing. When JBL attacked them, I thought like once soon as Nick turned around, like that was gonna be it. Like, oh shit, I forgot about the match.
I think we all did. Everybody's just like, JBL just wiped him out. He's so cool. Oh, there's a match happening.
like, oh shit! Oh, he's gonna. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Like, oh shit! Oh, you should.
Oh shit! There's a moose.
like, oh shit! You should have paid attention. This is why you lost.
Yeah, that's what the Russians said during the whole Bullwinkle fucking cartoon. Oh shit! There's moose. Boom.
There's moose.
It's moose and squirrel. Oh no! We get flattened by moose. Hate when that happens.
Sure. They just one without the other.
I will trip him with his hoof. What the fuck is that?
But a very nice danger zone. And
it was.
1, 2, 3.
I felt like the only real thing I could judge the match on, like negatively, is they went back to the same spots too much.
A little bit.
Like, it was always the Fameasser gets caught, apron bomb. The Fameasser gets caught, power bump to the table. The Fameasser gets caught, slip it.
Yeah, they did that a
danger
little
zone.
I think the one after the table, that should have been it.
Yeah, but that's my only real complaint, is like their transition spot to get into the next thing was always Fameasser into catch into blah. And I'm like, stop going for the Fameasser. If he catches you 6 times out of 7, why are you trying 6 times to begin with?
He is determined.
This isn't fucking Undertale. It's not like, what do you have in your pants? Determination! Like, no, this is not a YouTube short right now.
He's motivated. He's like Virgil from Devil May Cry. He's motivated.
No.
But there was no afterbirth, no Kazarian doing a stare down.
Kaz behaved himself. Good for him.
I know. That must have been really hard for him.
Yeah.
But I gave it 4.25.
Oh, the match?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I landed there too.
You know, as you said with the Fameasser, they did it a little too much, but you know, good match. The overbooking, that did come a little too much. I think just the one would have been fine, but I get why they needed Santana.
Oh yeah, because he did say he was gonna fuck him over. So.
You know, but he also said, "I hope you win, so I can take it from you."
Oh.
But I guess he just didn't want him to cheat.
Technically, he didn't cost him the match. He just stopped him from using the belt. Moose still could have won like 4 other times.
He had plenty of time.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with the JBL thing, but...
True.
But
overall, that was a really good show.
Oh no, I very much enjoyed the show. So I'm hoping this continues, this momentum.
Yeah.
Into Battle for Glory.
Given the fact that we weren't super giddy for Victory Road with the last few weeks of TNA tapings in general, like I know I rate shows out of 10, even though I do matches out of 5. I gave this an 8.5 out of 10.
Oh yeah, no.
I was thoroughly entertained. Even there were the shitty parts, but that shitty part really just made the ending feel so much better.
Yeah.
Like everything from the Hendry moment.
Like if everything fell apart after that, we would have had a problem.
Oh, that would have been a fucking terrible show. Yes.
Yeah, we would have been burying the show.
It would have been. It's a weird knife edge. You know what I mean? Like they rolled the dice, making that happen like right in the curtain jerker kind of spot in the middle.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
You'll see. Well, before we get out of here, Job of the Night, powered by comicbookclick.com. For all of your pop culture nerdiness, whether it's the comic books, television shows, the movies, hopefully anime, comicbookclick.com/Dirt Radio.
You know, for Jobber of the Night, I'm gonna give it to Masha. Because I'm waiting for Masha to just go back into Russian Death Machine and just fucking murder Tasha, murder Alicia, and then get her ass back to the Knockouts title.
Yeah. I think Masha would be like the right fit for that. Yeah, she ate the pin clean, and then this could lead to eventually a babyface run.
Well,
Get payback on Edwards too.
I don't think she's going to be a babyface, but I think in like the Tasha Edwards perspective, people will want her to win. But she's still gonna do the evil Russian thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she's gonna be more violent with them because payback.
Exactly. So I don't think she could ever go babyface. You know what I mean?
Right.
Unless she started speaking English and completely dropped the Russian thing, like Kofi Kingston. But she'll be at least a tweener.
Okay, I can go with that. Megastar of the Night, powered by NordVPN.
Did you hear that, Bob? It's Hendry.
Yeah, it's always Hendry.
I mean, close second would be JBL. That was a huge fucking pop. Like, the crowd was hot for that after. Then they started chanting TNA, which that's exactly what you want them to do. Like, they enjoyed that so much that they, supported the company, not just JBL or,
And yeah, satisfying win, made the motherfucker tap.
Yeah.
And no, it's hard to argue with Joe Hendry.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, our match of the night, powered by Monk.com. Use code DSR10. Get 10% off your order to start your aromatherapy today. I get to the X-Division Child match.
Barely. I don't disagree with you, really, but
there's a lot of good matches. That's the thing. There was a few, like I couldn't.
Correct. The Hendry
Josh almost.
Hendry and Josh was very close. Fucking the main event I thought was really good, but the things we talked about, and I personally liked the Knockouts title match more than you, and enough for that to like make me think about it. But Wentz and Bailey was just a fucking treat.
Yeah, so it was hard to deny that. So good job for them. Yeah, I think that's about it for us. It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning, so let's have everyone go to bed. Follow me on Twitter at DamianPhoenix12. Follow Andrew at IWC Warchief. Follow his stuff at theChairShots.com. Always use your head. Follow them on Chairshot Media on Twitter.
On the tweaks.
On the tweaks. For Dirt Radio, follow us on whether it is the Facebook, the Twitter, the TikTok, the Instagram, wherever you're listening to us or watching us. Just follow the other plugs. If you're into anime, I have an anime show every Tuesday called Otaku Cafe. Follow that at Otaku Cafe Anime on Twitter, along with this Otaku Cafe on the Facebook. And then we get a shout, of course, to Comic Book Click for Cast a Major Issue Show every single Thursday. Also, the Delphin Pod for wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts. And we have wrestling every Monday to Friday. Of course, Monday is the Monday Night Raw Rewind. And then Tuesday, it is TNA. Wednesday, it is Dynamite. Thursday, it is us at TNA. And of course, today, Friday, SmackDown with the new logo you see there, SmackDown.
I do like how you said TNA for Tuesday.
Oh.
I mean, it kind of is, you know? NXTNA.
Yeah.
Just waiting for the official rebranding. They get Tuesday and Thursday.
Yep. They're part of the TBDU.
Yes, that's exactly how it works.
Did you hear Moose's comments on the Battleground podcast?
I did not.
When his contract expires, there's plans about potential retirement.
Well, I mean, he started in ROH late because he was in football for 7 years.
Yeah.
So that puts him at pushing 30, and that was like a decade ago, so he's pushing 40.
Yeah, and he, as much as I like Moose, he will not fit in AEW.
Oh no, he would fit in WWE though.
Yeah, but I feel like his ceiling would only be NXT. Like, I don't see him doing well in main roster. Maybe years ago.
Well, looking at who's in NXT right now and who's on the main roster right now, I don't know where Moose would slot in.
Yeah,
you know, he's not bigger than Obafemi. You know, he's not a better talker than Montez or Trick or
he doesn't have the charisma.
Or Carmelo.
Yeah. It's just more of, I feel like he reached his ceiling and it's not going to go far.
Which is sad because he's good. Don't get me wrong. Like, he can cut a good promo. He's athletic. He got in better shape, so he looks better now than he did a couple years back.
That's 2029 though.
Oh yeah, because he signed like a 4 or 5 year extension last year, I think.
February, yeah. So it's a few years.
He'll be in his 40s, and we both know because we like Japanese wrestling. Marufuji thought he was going to retire at 40, and then he didn't really kind of halfway retire until this year.
Yeah,
which I think he's 42 or 43.
Yeah, he's more focused on the presidential duties.
Exactly, which he thought he was going to do when he was 40, but because of COVID and all that other stuff and opportunities with WWE kind of popped up, so he stuck in a couple more years. Plus, Noah kind of needed him for a couple more years.
Right.
So.
Hold on, let me reply to this guy. That doesn't get that correction.
Do we have a fact correction? What?
No, because a guy said, oh, he's going to retire once the contract's up. So I was correcting, like, that's in 5 years.
Yeah.
It was making it seem like it was now. If it was now, then... But nah, he's at TNA for life, and that's it.
More or less. And, like, in 5 years, he'll be over 40. So, like...
Yeah, I think he's done after that.
Because, over 40 Moose would not really fit into WWE.
Yeah, unless you're like LA Knight crazy over.
And LA Knight's big reason he's over is because he's such a good talker. Like, Moose is not a bad talker, but he's not that good.
Yeah, his lisp does kind of hold him back a little bit.
I mean, Cody has a lisp.
That's true.
Moose just isn't as smooth with how he says things.
Yeah, that's a better word.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll find out what happens next. But that's 5 years. We don't have to worry about it until 2029. Hopefully we'll still here by then. We never know. You never know. Plans could change. We could be elsewhere.
True.
Depends on...
TNA might have a different name. Might have different letters. Who knows?
Or we might get canceled.
Us or TNA?
Yes.
Oh shit. Is that the new bingo card right there? Wait to see who gets fucking like canceled first, us or the company?
Yes. Plan. Or we get a cease and desist
from Nintendo. They send those out often.
Oh no! They will have Nintendo ninjas killing us.
I know. That's what I'm just saying. They send out more cease and desist than anybody.
Especially if we leak Pokemon stuff for the games. Then
I don't know, if we talk about Pokemon too much, they might get angry. You never know.
Yeah, they're going to get like, who's that coming climbing from my window? Wow.
They'd be like, what is that, a Pokemon podcast over there? No! You said Pikachu 7 times, and that's too many. You didn't know the secret rule. What the fuck?
Umbreon, kill him.
Shiny Umbreon. You just... we like you. You're blue. What the fuck?
Everyone else is green. You're blue fence.
Yeah, and it's really nice. It's really sleek. It's cool. We like that.
It is. And like, why is this beyond green? I don't know.
Did he get sick? Went from pink to green. Like
Curvy.
Espion's favorite holiday is Easter. What?
Yes.
He's always got to stick with the pastel colors. Fine. Then why is Dragonite like orange and then turns green? It's not like just pink turns to green. Shut up.
I was like, when that Bill episode where like the mysterious Pokemon.
Yeah.
That was supposed to be Lugia, but they did the Dragonite layout instead.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was originally going to be Lugia.
That's funny. I mean, Dragonite's always cool though.
What was cool?
I said Dragonite's always been cool though.
Oh yeah, no, Dragonite's still good in tiers. So, but they did Ho-Oh, so Lugia too.
They did Ho-Oh in the first episode. Come on.
Exactly. That's what I said. Like, you could have kept Lugia. It's fine.
Well, you know that Gold and Silver were just supposed to be one thing. They weren't supposed to break it into two again, and Ho-Oh was just supposed to be the box art.
Yeah.
Lugia was an afterthought, like, after they went through a few demos, and just like, oh, let's do the same thing we did before with red and blue. or green and red, sorry.
Yeah, red and green, yeah, I was going to say red and green.
In Japan, it was red and green. Here, it was red and blue.
And blue was our technically Pokemon Yellow, and then Yellow happened.
No, Yellow was a totally different game, though.
Yeah, but Blue and Yellow came out, like, after.
Well, not in America, though.
But I was saying for like Japan.
I think didn't Blue and Red have a like week or two like difference in release date initially?
In the States?
Yeah, in the States. Didn't they like stagger? Blue came out first and then Red or something like that?
Let's find out. Let's check the week.
This is all just pulling from foggy like early 2000s bullshit. So.
It does say September 28th, 1998. Red and green was February 27, 1996. Blue was October 15th.
But that was in Japan, right? It's got the JP next to it.
Yeah. And we were September 2 years later.
It was the 90s. Everything was 2 years later. You know how long it took us to get through the Frieza saga back in the day?
Yeah. Yeah, by the time we're at Boo Saga, it's been long over. Like, they're already in GT.
Yeah, it's like, what do you mean they started drawing fucking, DBZ in, like, 1993? Like, it's 2004, and this is new to me. No, this is 10 years old.
This says September 28th for Red and Blue. Apparently they were together this Japan date. But, anywho...
we talked about Nintendo way too much now that cease and desist is coming.
Yep, but guys, we will see you Thursday.